Yeah, man, I had to play those bars. Shout out to Coach PR, weekend work. A lot of times I tune into Coach PR,
what
weekend
up, Coach
work,
P?
just to get put up on game. They be 10 toes down, HB. They got their ears to the street.
Big facts.
I listened to them to find out what's next. I heard these dudes freestyling on this show. I said, I gave them a Right. I put them on my radar. Tracy G all the way back in New York.
Of course
you know, found out where they from. They from Chicago. How many people do we know from Chicago? Yeah. Chicago is kindred to Oakland, where I'm from. Yeah. Chicago and Oakland run hand in hand. They run parallel. Yeah. I went, they from Chicago. But then when my family called me and said I got one, I said, you got one? He said, I got one, considering how many millions of records he sold, how many Billboard songs that he had chart. When he says he got one, you got to believe it.
Right.
Because he done had so many in his career. I'm talking about my brother. He's a record producer, a rapper, a singer, a songwriter, a businessman. He's not just a businessman. He's a business
man.
Give it up for Akon.
Hey.
And Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Hold up, man. We got Akon up in here.
I know it. I know it.
Last time we had one of his family members, it was his son.
I know. At breakfast.
Yeah, he was so excited after that, bro.
Man, I wanted him to.
It was amazing.
What's his rap name?
Who, Jay?
Yeah,
I call him Jay.
I call him Jay.
I don't want to get used to calling him his rap name.
Yeah,
why?
Right.
Because then we become homies. I
gotta stay. I got you.
I got you. Stay the father, brother. I ain't mad at that, but he's very talented.
Yeah, he is.
This is Sheesh. Introduce them to the world for us.
Yo, the world. This is Sheesh. Born in Chicago, raised in Elkhart, Indiana. These are two brothers from the same mother. Man, listen, I honestly, the kind of music they actually, do is the kind of music that touched me, because I remember being in a position where music was my only outlet. So I only spoke about what I was dealing with at that time. I didn't understand the concept of songwriting outside of what I went through in real life. So that became the content in which I wrote about. So later I realized that how many people on the planet felt the way I felt.
Yeah.
And I think that's what contributed to my success. And I felt the same way when I was listening to Sheesh and the music that they actually create, because it's like real reality music, man, and stuff that we're missing today.
Well, how did y'all meet, though?
Oh, man. So they was doing circuits all throughout Atlanta, writing, producing with other guys, a specific production company with Bo. And then Bo called me, he's like, yo, listen, Con, I got this one kid, bro, you got to check out. This boy's a beast. I don't care what I throw at him. He writing some heat to it. I said, all right, well, bring him by. Let me see him. I met him. Me and him just clicked instantly. It was like automatic, as if we known each other forever. And then he played me the music. I was like, sheesh.
That's really?
That's how the name came about.
Yeah. That's how the name came about?
Yeah. That's how the name
He
came
played the
about.
music and you went, sheesh.
Yep.
And somebody said, that's it.
He said it.
Really?
I said, nigga, that's going to be our name.
So were you solo prior to Sheesh? Or?
Yeah, my brother was locked up.
Okay.
So,
right.
All right.
Even though me and Khan connected, you know what I mean, we hit it off. Even though we connected, we hit it off. You know what I mean? Soon as I always was telling him about my brother.
Yeah, he would always say, man, you know, nigga, I'm nice, but wait till you meet my little brother.
When my brother get out,
right.
you know, we should, you know what I mean? I'm bringing him into the fold. I'm moving him down here to Atlanta with me. And as soon as he got down there, you know, we hit it off, you know what I mean? And he loved him as well.
Yep.
So Sheesh is L and Ski.
LNS. My name is LNS.
Uh-huh.
And his name is
Big Ski.
Yeah.
Big Ski?
Yeah.
You the younger brother?
Yeah.
Little big brother.
Little big brother? And so you come out, you know, first of all, when did you come out?
22.
22. So you still, you know.
Yeah. Well, I did from like 08 to 15.
Okay.
And then was out for a few years, couple years or whatever, and then I went back for a violation and got out in 22.
Will you going back again?
Never.
Okay, there you go.
Never.
Yeah, let's clap for that. Yeah, let's clap for that.
Come on, man. Freedom is much more better than incarceration.
Yes,
way better.
I go into prison systems a lot. I work with a organization called The Last Mile. And we teach coding. We teach.
That's fine.
I don't like to say inmates, but we teach people how to code, right? And I get a chance to talk to a lot of folks and find out that, man, people got big dreams, don't necessarily want to be there, and obviously, and given the opportunity. What they can do with it. And so now, man, right?
Yeah.
And so this is opportunity.
Yeah. A blessing.
A blessing.
Yep,
There we go. Same time. She knows something. Yeah.
You know Heather?
No, for real. Yeah.
You know Heather?
Yeah, it's like, it's all a blessing, and we grateful. You know what I mean? We both went in when we was young.
Yeah.
They was bunkies. Can you believe that?
We was bunkies.
Can you believe
Y'all
being
was
locked up in the
bunkies?
same cell?
Mm-hmm.
They did that for? Oh, somebody did that on purpose, though, right?
We caught another blessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They knew my brother. I was already locked up. We got locked up at the same time, but our family bonded the little brother out. You know what I mean? I stayed in, but long story short, I did 6 years. He did 7 years. The first year we were bunkies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At a max prison. And we just knew, you know what I mean? I just knew that this ain't gonna be our life. We gonna get out one day. This always been our dreams. We've been rapping since we were kids. But we just made some poor decisions, young and dumb, just being, kids, just, making poor decisions. But I used to wake him up when we was bunkies, you know what I mean? And be like, hey, we got it right. We got 7, 8 years left, but it don't matter. He'd be sleep, drooling, snoring. Hey, man, what the hell? You know what I mean? But it's
You
like,
used to wake them up and say, we got it right.
that's a fact. We got it right, bro. You know what I mean? I left prison with almost 1,000 songs. And I just knew that this is not good. We got to make our mama proud. You know what I mean? We didn't let her down. We done made, being wild and making poor decisions, but we got to make her proud. Like, now we got kids, and now it's about them. You know what I mean? So it's been we got a journey and a story to tell for sure. Like,
you got a beautiful story to tell. That the one song, To Whom It May Concern, I think it's called.
To Whom It May Concern. Yeah.
You go into this story, right? You talk about growing up in Chicago, food stamps. You make a Caitlin Clark reference. Yeah. You do all.
Indiana.
Indiana, the whole nine. So this project, this mixtape you put out, is pretty much your life story then.
I wouldn't even say that, because we just touching on it, dibbling and dabbling, you know what I mean? But we got the album.
Yeah, the album is what I'm
album we.
So let me explain how the mixtape even came about.
Okay.
After I released Ghetto Living, people was inquiring about them. And L was always saying, Con, I know you want to make great radio records and great music, but I really want to rap. I said, well, that's what mixtapes are for.
Yeah.
You can do mixtapes every other month. We could drop a mixtape every other month, 2 or twice a month. I don't care. My job is to make y'all niggas millions. And I got to do that through radio and, make the music global. So at the end of the day, I said, so let's do this. While everybody's trying to figure out what in this is, let's drop this mixtape while the single is out. So that way they have more content to check out outside of just the single. So I said, just send me, hurry up, 12 songs real quick. Literally, he just picked the first 12 that was in his box and just sent it to me.
Wow.
It was no order. It was no sequencing, no curating.
Yeah.
He just literally highlighted first 12 and said, all right, cool, put that on the mixtape. And these are all the rap stuff that they was doing.
Yeah.
But the songs, though.
Yeah.
The album.
When the album come, the songs, you're going to feel those in your heart.
Decipher what's the difference between, let's say, a To Whom It May Concern and what you're calling a song. Like, what's the difference?
It's like, all right, so let me do this. To Whom It May Concern, probably the closest to a song in that whole mixtape.
Okay.
But me, when I consider a song, I'm considering all the variables, from obviously lyrical content, melody, delivery, and how it actually makes you feel, and how it's relatable to who's listening. Those variables to me is what makes an actual song. Anything with those variables is going to automatically hit if you get the right machine to push it. Right? Some songs will pop off just on the fact of just, hype, or sometimes just popularity. But those songs are always in and they always out.
Okay.
But songs, they tend to last with you through your whole childhood, adulthood, or through your lifetime.
What's been your biggest, most profitable song to date?
The biggest, most profitable song today is Mr. Lonely.
Mr. Lonely.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's been the biggest, most profitable song.
Tracy, that surprises you?
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't have expected that. But when I think about the lyrics, I mean, you're touching on something that people often go through, feeling isolated, feeling lonely. And so that relatability that people can't put into words.
Exactly.
And you can.
Everybody in the world has been lonely
At one point in time,
in their life.
I love this, man. We got Sheesh here.
Yeah,
It's LNS.
Yep, LNS. Yep.
Okay, and Ski.
Yes,
all
sir.
right. And with Akon, do they remind you of you and Boo?
No, they do though. That's what's
right, like because that's the brothers thing.
No,
right?
it is. It's so crazy because that's how me and LNS got so close. Because once he explained to me and we had conversations about his family dynamic, it became beyond the music.
Yeah.
I felt like I had to make sure he was good so his family could be good because I saw how close he was to his family, how much his family meant to him. Yeah. So those be my biggest motivation. If somebody come to me for an opportunity to feed their family and that's why they're here, it's no way I'm going to say no to them because how I feel about my family.
Yeah.
I love this, man. Give it up for Sheesh right here, man. Yo, Ski, man, you from Chicago, but this ain't drill music.
Right.
What? Why not, man? Are you really from Chicago?
I mean, yeah.
We from Indiana too, though.
But that's what I'm. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm headed. Like, I mean, we was raised in Indiana.
Yeah.
You know, COE. So, I mean, that's what molded me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Because I got there when I was like 8.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And been there ever since. So, yeah, I got Indiana ways.
Okay. What does that mean? Like, what's the difference?
I don't know what's the difference. I just know that I just got Indiana ways. They who raised me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I identify with.
And we gotta just to interject with that, like we from Indiana, born in Chicago, but our roots are back in Chicago for sure. We got more family in Chicago than Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Our mom moved us to Indiana because we seen a murder when we were like 5 and 6.
Okay.
You get what I mean? So it's like she just was scared. You know, we got, you know, hustler, gangbang, all that in our family tree and all that. But she just wanted to try to break the cycle with her kids. Mm-hmm. So that's why we moved an hour and a half away to Elkhart, Indiana to try to escape what we were going through on the west side of Chicago. But our roots trace back to Chicago. We still got a lot of loved ones, family in Chicago. You know what I mean? So it's always love, you know what I mean, with Chicago for sure.
You guys are very well and the way I've listened to the mixtape, obviously I haven't heard the album. And the way you talk about your story, you know, you guys have a lot of layers. It seems like to your upbringing, and this is an opportunity for you guys to even blossom to a whole nother spectrum, right?
Right.
You got this man who's a avid businessman. You know, he's always talked about business alongside music. We've seen him in a lot of his endeavors, you know, and listen, because you're a businessman don't mean you're gonna hit a home run every single time, right?
Absolutely.
You know, but I'm curious now to what are you sharing with them, business wise, so that it's not just making music and they don't turn out like a lot of majority of artists turn out, you know, where they just got a lot of songs out, but they ain't got no money, they ain't got no property, they ain't got no investment. Well, how are you helping in that way?
Well, because I always, you know, and we talk, and they'll tell you, we talk any and everything that we do, all the way down to coming to meet with you. We always have conversations.
Okay.
And the conversations is always about who you're meeting, their road to how they got to who they got to. The opportunities that lies within everything that we do and how music is just a vehicle to get to the money.
Yeah.
Right? But for the most part, before you even know what that is, understand the business of music. The music business is the first business that you got to harness and learn, like, because that will give you the opportunity to understand all the other businesses that surround you. Because the music business is probably the most gangster, most vicious.
You think it's the drug game.
Man, it's worse. Like, this is why drug dealers can come into the business and just actually just make themselves at home. Because it's that
just get an address.
No, straight up. Like,
it's
that vicious, right?
It's that vicious.
So once you master the art of business, it ain't no boardroom you can walk into and not run circles around these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why people like Master P, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, you know, Baby, myself, like when we go into these boardrooms, we don't even think traditional business. We think outside the box because we know so many creative ways to flip. They only know the basic ways, and then when they get their little money to take it to, you know, exchange and, you know, they go buy stock and flip it that way. But we see opportunity in every conversation.
Yeah.
Right? So the fact that we came from the hood and we had to make something out of nothing, when you give us something, flipping it is like a piece of cake.
That's easy, right?
That's so easy.
Like they gave me what?
What? And They call it in advance. Are you crazy?
Man, that's
right?
crazy.
So with them, it's more so about the opportunity that we have. Focus on that opportunity. Find out what opportunities within that opportunity is going to be something that generates money for you that's sustainable. Because the key is not about to make a quick dollar and you're done with it. How can you make a quick dollar and that dollar sustains you into making more money, or that becomes something that makes money that's reoccurring either on a monthly to a yearly or generational basis. You know what I mean?
I wish I had somebody to tell me that, Heather, when we first started.
What was they telling you in Oakland?
That you wasn't gonna make it.
You? Boy, was they wrong.
Yo, somebody told you would not make it in radio,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. People tell me I wasn't gonna make it in radio. Ski, I'm Hall of Faming now, baby.
Legend.
That part,
right? That part.
That part.
They can't tell us what we gonna be. Yeah, that's why I'm happy to have y'all here.
Big facts.
Come on, man.
This was the craziest part, and I know you felt it because you was there. But it was somebody like me who came from Africa, right? And we, especially coming into the music business with all of the stereotypes that comes with it. Mm-hmm. I had never seen someone like a Sway at MTV with a head wrap.
Yeah.
Nubian representing black.
Let's go.
Right.
And they couldn't understand how we all was so attracted to what he had. Mind you now, MTV had many shows.
Right.
Yeah. But everybody wanted to be on Sway's.
That's a fact.
Because he's what we identified with. And he had never wavered, never changed. As you see him right now, he's the same guy today he was back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Same dude.
Yeah.
Outside of you.
Yeah.
Of age.
Oh, gosh. Thank you for saying that, Rich.
I didn't have the belly back there. I appreciate you, my brother.
No, he was such a role model, man. Because me watching him said, oh, wow. Black people actually could be on MTV.
Let's
and
go.
be themselves.
And be themselves.
We used to
be
watch
themselves?
Kids, yeah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a fact.
Wow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know he understands how much he's meant to the culture.
Nah, for real.
You open the door for so many, bro. Like, half these careers in broadcast wouldn't exist without you. I swear to God.
God damn.
Nah.
I swear to God. Because the success of his is why all the other platforms, including VH1 and everybody else, started to get African Americans on there.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't have been no 106 in Park and all that without Sway.
Yeah.
It wasn't happening.
Let him cook, y'all.
Yeah, let him keep cooking.
Let him cook.
No, he cooking.
You was the rawest it got.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I thank you. And as I travel, I'll start to learn that more, you know, because people tell me, tell us they grew up watching and the whole nine. I
promise
you.
Yeah.
I received that.
Yeah.
I'm going to quote a lyric, man. We got Sheesh here. East Coast, West Coast, bad boy, death row. Ironically, a nigga from the Indiana is the best, though.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's me. That's me. That's
This is
him.
the most confident.
Blowing up off the floor like an air
mattress.
mattress.
Crazy how I still feel slept on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's
Really?
right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like
It's
that.
real, man.
LNS. What's your social, man?
At LNS_AON.
What's yours, Ski?
BIG_SKIAONSKI.
Okay.
And our group social is at Sheesh_convict. So that's SHEESH_KONVICT.
All right. Well, you knew where you was coming today.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I told him be ready. I said, that's one thing about Sway, boy.
Absolutely.
You
Man.
knew where you was.
They grew up watching that too.
They grew up watching. They already told on themselves, Heather B. They know what
Sway
this
make
is.
superstars, bro.
Come on, man. They all had to come through here at some
on
point.
this show.
This is
Absolutely.
it. Come
Wow.
on,
Here?
Ski.
Absolutely.
Ski,
Man.
all
This
them
how you know.
This how you know. When he used to tell you we gotta wake up, we gotta write. Now you like, nah. This is what he was talking about.
Yeah.
This is what he was
8 years from now, we gonna be on Sway.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
Come on, man.
God, it's a blessing, man.
Yo, how often y'all come to LA?
This is my second time.
Oh wow.
Okay, second time in LA,
Nah, I think this is our third time.
third time in
This our
LA.
third time. Every time has been through Con.
Through Con?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful man right here.
Yeah,
Third
yeah.
time in LA, but it's your first time in the Valley of the Hyenas. Your girl, put a beat on him. You gonna
I want to do some Cali beats though. key.
So
we gonna
earn that, homie. Get on this one
Can you
first.
turn it up in the headphones a little bit?
Your volume right there.
Where's that?
Turn it up the other way.
You want to kick it off, Ski?
No matter where you go, could always make it bigger. Mom's laid down with a lame, I'll pop the realest nigga. All you fake day ones absent when I took attendance. He ain't my dog. You skipped orientation, didn't you? Whipping through traffic, might not be the legalist. I mob with my lords, bitch. That's 20 Jesuses. Jump to get you stepped on. They hopscotch, squeeze a switch when beefing with a traitor. You got the Don Cheetah lit. See this niggas flexing on the net. I guess he is the main. Instagram ain't shit, but some baby bibs full of stain. See my pen pushing with no epidural, full of pain. I get so for real under that pussy, fucking candy rain. Ask me as I'm fucking on this bitch, I start laughing line. I'm the man she see about a horse, hard a damn time. Say she wanna fuck, but it's too soon. This bitch a Gemini, but she gon' find some room in them jeans, cause I'm genuine, Sway.
Hey.
Find some room in them jeans,
Yeah. Boy, you ain't a trapper, you a fiend, bro.
Right.
Kilo, brick to his face like he Debo. Cheap hoe, took away his drive like the repo. All he do is sit on a couch like a remote. All I got is wood for a gold digger. Sound like a man, but he a bitch, niggas Glorilla. Type to ask his homeboy to walk to the store with him. Scared of his ops too, so he don't wanna go with him. Hey. Flipped off the porch to a winter street, spinning like rotary. It's time to make groceries. No, ain't no affording me. I'm thinking more foreignly. Your mind stay screaming more Honda accordingly. If I send shots, my YN step priority, and due to my seniority, won't be no disorderly, nigga. That's why I can't relax, my nigga. Cause niggas always figure it's never facts with niggas. Mama always told me not to dap you niggas. I press Scott, that pop gon' dax you niggas. Cause I'm quick to break a leg on the track, my nigga. Tony said kill you niggas, I told him done deal. And right before I cut off your head, make sure they all kneel. What up, Tony?
Okay,
Come on, L, where you at?
Yo. You don't write your own bars, bitch, you need a lookout. Spitting like a fully eyed, get a nigga took out. My bars will barbecue a nigga to a side of force, nice enough to cook out. I won't land up on the strip, but I dance on it. Look, here's a plan B, bitch, cause I don't plan on it. You ain't gonna have a good day, can't take the chance on it. Pussy fire ass fat, can build camp on it. Shooting like the rucker. And traffic with that blower spinning around, trying to stop rush hour like Tucker. Only difference is I ain't dancing, I ain't shucking. Quick level up, the only time tears in the bucket. Must have shot for gold, how I'm gripping on this metal. Hey, moral of the code, shoot your shot, never settle. 3 sexy hoes make it stand up like a special. Give me TLC, but told them not to bring pebbles.
Niggas gassed up, don't buy off the petrol. Indiana on the Cali beat, Midwest Coast. Thinking that he should, and he acting like he pockin'. Your dog gon' need a doc, I'ma end up on death row. R.I.P. Machiavelli. I was born in the shy winter time, it was Pelly's. Put the beats on him like a Rollin' No Kelly. Need a band-aid for his eye, have him looking like Nelly. Ain't a rapper fucking with me in the shit. 10 to 4, 6, 8, 9 to 5, y'all should quit. Always bet on myself. Every point I'm a hit. Lyrically, I am him. Need a fader, not a friend. Bet your chain, bet your watch now. Cause your rollie tick, bet your crib. I'ma have your ass living in a tent. Bet your whip. I'ma have you somewhere walking like a crip. Bet your bitch lose her, sell her back like a pimp, nigga. What I got on, shit you won't find it. If I'm fly, ski fly. Nigga, that's my co-pilot. What if trash niggas come from? Shit, I won't find. Hey, lot of ass coming out of nowhere like Glow Body. Tryna get a money bag like Yo Gotti. If not, I ain't tryna pop out at your party. Somewhere in the crib with my kids. I'm a homebody. Hey, run up in my crib, you gon' die. That's a homebody.
It's a homebody. We got Sheesh up in here. Chicago's finest. Indiana, stand up. Convict music. Let's go. Come on, man. Yeah, okay. That's our warm up. That's our first round. I like that. You see, Khan told me I could do how, because I knew they was going to want popular beats. We had original beats by DB.
I like that, though.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, because, you know, the popular beats are a saver dude. Because we already know the popular beat, so you already got an edge.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
When you could flip on an unknown beat.
Yeah, we ain't know what them was.
Yeah.
You gotta let them know. We ain't know what them was.
Nah, you ain't gotta know. True MC gonna jump on the beat no matter what. When we came up, right, Con?
No matter what.
You
That's
gotta
why I say, man, listen. If you talking about rapping, if you go to Sway.
Come on.
If you survive Sway, you got a shot.
There it is, man. Period. Y'all did more than survive. Y'all thrived right there, man. Come on, man.
Nah, thank you, bro.
Hey, listen. You guys got a lot of great drive, great energy, and great lyrics. I've listened to the mixtape. I'm looking forward to seeing the album, watching you perform the lyrics here. I could tell y'all love this shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by you telling your brother to get up, we got to write, y'all was making an investment in yourselves.
Yeah, man.
Right? And now you seeing it pay off. You looking in the face of somebody you grew up watching.
Right.
That's a fact, bro.
That's so crazy.
That's a fact. No, it is. He don't even understand, though.
No, listen. I explained it to
He
him.
just broke it down.
I broke it down because listen, I've never in my whole as knowing him, I never ever see him nervous. This nigga don't get nervous.
No, that's a fact.
But I know how he feels about you though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you care.
Absolutely.
That's all that is, man. And we care about you. That's why we doing this today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm excited. Sheesh, man. We're going to have to invite y'all back to do a garage series for us.
Hell yeah.
Wait, is J1 in there?
Let's go.
Where'd J1 go?
It's in the back somewhere.
I'm going to get the VP of programming for Pandora, and he programs here at Sirius XM. J1, if you tuned in, come here. I want to ask you guys we do something called the Garage Series, because I want to invest in y'all. Like, I want you to come back.
Yeah,
this ain't your first time. I mean, this ain't your last time being on this show.
Okay.
I want to invest in y'all movement, man, because I can see y'all focus and y'all gonna stay on path, right?
Perform live.
Perform live. You can perform live in front of an audience.
That would be dope.
And I'm in your corner.
Thank you.
All right. So if you let yourself down, you letting me down too.
No, we ain't doing that.
Hell, don't let down the guy you grew up watching, man. You don't want.
We ain't doing
you
that.
don't want me looking at y'all like this.
Right. That's that look of goddamn death.
You don't want that, man. But I'm gonna get J1 in here for a sec before we get off the air. Akon, can you explain too? Because you're such a great businessman. This information that's coming out about Akon City,
right?
Okay, and apparently it was a synagogue.
Yeah,
they said that they're not going to do the project. Is this true, or what's the status of that? What
happened?
Unfortunately,
man, anything that's a big dream is always going to get turned down, and is always turned by the people that in their own minds believe that something like that is not possible.
Okay,
I don't get started into nothing I know I can't finish. As I started going into my career, I realized that developing Africa is my calling. Right. So if I can give 600 million people access to electricity, building a city I can do overnight.
Yeah.
Right. But the problem is building a city in Africa is shaking up so many agendas from the West.
Yeah.
That city, as small as it may seem to people, will be the one thing that ignites the development of the whole continent. And the powers that be can't afford that to happen. So lately, and for a long time, almost a year and a half, I was super quiet. I ain't want to become Kanye and just start going crazy.
Yeah.
Because it don't get me nowhere.
Yeah.
So I try to stay quiet. I try to stay humble. But it got to the point now where what they're doing is affecting my relationships with my investors, and it's affecting my you could say
your brand,
reputation,
right?
Because now they're actually blatantly putting out lies, fake news, and all kind of just evil gestures towards the city. Oh, the government took the land back. First of all, the government never gave me the land. I bought that with my own money, right? That's number one. So you can't take back what you don't own. That's number one. Number two, the idea that they will say, well, the city's not happening anymore is completely false. And that city's going to happen.
The city's still happening.
It's going to happen.
They said you didn't deliver.
No. I've over-delivered, to be honest. I've over-delivered. I've never sat here and spoke about the city in a way to where nothing that I said is actually not happening. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the expectations of people that don't understand how things like this work. They expect the city to be built in 2 years.
Yeah.
One giant high-rise will take maybe 2, maybe 3, sometimes even 5 years to build. We're talking about building a whole city. So the timeline in which I'm willing to finish is not a matter here, because after stage 1 is done, I'll be hosting people, actually inviting them in. And as I get closer to that, boom. What did slow us down though was COVID, because around the COVID, the whole world had stopped.
That's right.
So it wasn't much I could do even if I wanted to, right? So coming off of that, we got into the studies, feasibility studies, environmental studies, all the land, soil studies. All the studies itself took about 2.5 years in itself. So these are things that they utilize as an advantage and weaponize it to make it seem like nothing is moving. But there's so much happening in the background that wasn't happening on land, on site as it speaks. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, the project is happening.
The project is still happening.
100% happening.
What is your projection on when you think you'll be at past first phase?
Right now I'm at war.
Okay.
Because Akon City is under attack. They doing every and anything they can for it not to happen.
Okay.
So I can't put a timeline on it now because I don't know what I'm facing.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is, it ain't gonna stop me from making sure this thing go down. I promise you it's happening.
My man Akon, I
Absolutely.
appreciate that, man. We've seen a lot of nations in Africa are fighting back.
Bro,
Yeah.
the whole continent is fighting back, as you can see, right?
Yeah.
And it was funny because we did research on, they got these machines now, these bots that actually, this is what they do. Like, it's either gonna push out positive information or negative information. Just in the last 2 weeks, there was over 23 million fake ads and false information put out on Akon City just to kind of kill the credibility.
Try to kill the credibility.
That's when I realized how deep this is.
Yeah, I mean that's the beginning. That's the birthplace of it all. That's where the most
starts.
Minerals, everything is in that land, man. When I saw the headline, I said, man, I gotta ask my brother directly what that's about. And we're in your corner, man.
Thank you.
All right. When you finish that first phase and you start hosting people, I know me, L, and Ski gonna be there. Heather, you coming? Okay.
You already know.
We got J1 right here, fellas. This
What
is
up,
the
Jay?
new group Sheesh.
What's going on,
Okay.
baby?
Okay. You just heard him on the air, J1.
Yeah.
That's Akon's
No
latest
doubt.
group on the label. And anything you want to ask of them?
Hey, man, we got this beautiful series called the Sway in the Morning Garage Series, which we do right downstairs in our event space. We'd love for the three of y'all to come through and perform.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
And have a good time with us.
We in.
No question, bro.
That's good. That's
No
good.
question.
It's an honor.
Yeah,
Good thumbs up? Okay, great. Okay. So Akon and Sheesh should be doing our next garage series, citizens.
Yeah,
We
baby.
got it locked in.
Let's do it. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yo, come back
That's love.
anytime, man.
That's
I
love,
hope y'all had a good
Thank you.
experience up here, bro.
Yeah, it was love.
Blessing.
Yo, use that energy, run with it, bro.
Yeah,
and we're gonna keep doing it on different scales, different levels. We here.
And they head is on
absolutely.
straight, man. They really understand. They sacrifice all that negative to push it all in the positive direction, man. So I'm proud of these boys.
Thank you, big brother.
Ain't it a trip though when you start investing in positivity?
Man, you see the
Did you
difference?
see the fucking difference, bro?
Yeah. Life change.
Life changing, bro.
Life-changing.
Dude, y'all was in fucking little ass jail cells.
Right.
Well, motherfuckers telling you when to get up and when to
Man.
eat shit and take a shower. And then you got to worry about the person over your shoulder to the left and the right.
Right.
And it be stinking.
No, for
Straight
real.
up.
No, for
People
real.
never been to prison.
Bro, it's no joke.
It's a smell.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And I feel bad for my brothers that be in there. But look at you now.
Yeah. Blessed.
And
Highly
make sure you talk to those
Oh, yeah.
who got left behind.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and give them, like, your wins, share it with folks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Spread your wins, man. And even if you hungry and you might be broke as you chasing this dream, you got freedom. And with that freedom, you got opportunity.
Man.
And y'all got motion.
Period.
People don't put currency on motion.
It's currency.
It's currency.
Yeah.
Y'all got motion. Right?
Yeah.
So we in your corner, man. Give it up for Sheesh.
Love.
Okay, get that new. They got that new mixtape out. The album's coming as well. You spell it SHEESH.
Yep.
My brother Akon, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
My
All
man.
right. And we want to thank Holly Robinson, Peete, Rodney, Peete for coming by. Make sure you watch King's Court Sunday, 9 p.m. on Bravo. And then what's next for y'all?
Music.
Music?
Yeah, we
Trying every 2 months.
Yeah, we dropping consistently.
constantly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's
So
get
coming
it.
off this Ghetto Living, we're gonna drop the next single, and then we're gonna follow it with the album.
Don't let nothing frustrate you.
Yeah.
This your dream, not those
That's it.
distractors, okay?
Right. Yeah.
You're going to get them hate, all that. Don't let them frustrate you.
That's real.
What they call those characters in video games, John? The nun?
NPCs.
Yeah.
No, for
That's
sure.
all they are.
Yeah,
All right.
the NPCs.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all,
Love,
okay?
Sway.
Akon, love you, brother.
Man, same,
you
my
already
bro.
know what it is, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, on that note, y'all stay on the right side of positivity. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing, and we got nothing left to say.